Hey again. So today I'm making the sweet veggie cake for the taming. So just showing the process so you can see how complicated it is. So what we need is fiber. As you see, I'm low, so always have to have the spares. 2 pots of honey. We need the corn, the carrots or maize and carrots, the sap from the tree. Then we need the water. As you see, it was finished, so I need to replenish that. I'm using the thatch for burning fire, so it will not create the coal, which is disturbing. This is complicated enough. As you see, already I have two stacks of the cake. So I will move this to my pet because it has a real fast. Here I will change the honey. It created just another one. Take the water, put the water back in. Another one. No, we have enough. Okay, so another water, and go back and go to my mount and move the cakes to her inventory, hopefully keeping it a bit longer. The problem with these cakes is that they decompose fast, really fast. As you see, we're finished with this. I need to get some more honey. This is a really arduous process. It's really hard to do all of this, and as you see, there's not a lot of honey in each beehive. There's around 20 pieces or something like that, so that's 10 stacks only. So we have to use what we can. This is too much water. I ran out of water, so I need to go fill water real fast, as fast as the server allows me. This is multiplayer, so there's a lot of lag here. So we are fighting against time, but also against the lag. So here I'm filling the water. To do this, so I will have available water. Back to the pots, check situation. Water ran out, add water and the honey also, and I'm out of honey. Go back to the beehives. As you see, the location of the beehive is also important, that it will be close to the cooking pot, so this process will be as easy as possible, as it's hard as is. Wow, when I will get my industrial cooker, I will be so happy, because basically the industrial cooker supply you with the water, so you don't have to run and fetch new batches of water each time it runs out. So let's see, fiber, we can add more fiber here. And what else I'm missing? Water again. Add some more water. Thatch is ending, and add some carrots, a little bit of sap, potatoes I'm running out. I will go bring more if I need. Why do I have this inside? You see, this is the kind of mistakes that you do. So I need to put the honey. It's a lot of variables that you have to keep in mind what you need, and has to be all the time together. This is the end product, the cake. So back to my mount, transfer the cakes. As you see, it's already starting to decay. There's a green line showing the life of the cake. As you see, it's already starting to decompose. And we need more honey. As you see, the bees are fed by the rare flowers, which were a real problem for me. I didn't have knowledge where to get it. According to the Wikipedia, you use uh, the ankylosaurus to supply this, and that didn't yield almost nothing, you know. So I was looking for another solution, and then finally I came up with that the tickle monster that there is on our side is he can collect those flowers. So I went to test it today. Oh my god, it was crazy. So adding honey. As you can see, this is the spoil time. This is really fast. So you can't have this too long on yourself. Even on the refrigerator, it decomposes so fast. So this is a race against the clock. I'm running out of potato. I have some here. Transfer there. Okay, it's finished. More honey. We need more honey. So he gathered like thousands of those flowers. As you see, I'm not getting stung. You can't access the beehive without the proper armor. If you're not wearing ghillie armor, you will get a stung effect, which is not that bad, but it's not comfortable, it's not nice. So you should get the ghillie armor on this one. So ghillie, and that gives you the protection against those bees. More honey. So new stack is created. Move to the mound. So as you see, this process is really crazy and need as much honey as I can. My friend asked me, why do you need more than 2 beehives? Look, now I'm hungry. Some of this, some of this. This game is a lot of maintenance. It always keeps you busy. You won't get bored because you have something to do all the time. Like you have to keep watching everything again. I put this one there. No idea why. Sap is running out. What do we need more? I think that's okay now. Yeah. Soon my water will run out, and we have to add another honey. So I had the misfortune with the bees before. As you see, I came to be proficient with taming those bees, but unfortunately they are bugged as hell. So many bugs when it comes to the bees. So that disturbs a bit, you know, the process. It's not enough that it's hard to tame them, but you also get these problems. What happened is I set my RGs, those birds that carry my stuff, to attack those nests. And what they did was they couldn't get to the nest. The nest was on a kind of a cliff. So instead of attacking the nest, they attacked the cliff itself. They went inside the cliff. Just a bug of the Ark, engine or whatever. And that was it. They were engulfed by the cliff. So I didn't know what I do. I went back, and then when I came back, they suddenly reappeared. Then one of them again despawned inside the cliff, I guess. And one was so annoying. She was standing next to the cliff. She was not doing anything. So I had to go and attack the beehive myself, which is not advised because those bees, if they get you, even one shot, they have this dismount effect. They kick you out the bird, and then everything down can kill you. You can die of, the fall. You can die from drowning. So it was really messy. Need more honey. So it was really messy, and but finally I managed to kill the beehive. But unlike the other times, the queen didn't get stuck. She got free. But because this was on a cliff, so she started hovering over the water. Now there's no way to tame her because she's over the water. I was thinking about tapajara, when you can have some action buttons open and move with the tapajara close to her. But of course I didn't have my tapajara there, so that was nulled. Doesn't help you if you have the idea but can't implement it. So just an idea for the future. And we're running again out of honey. So you see, my friend, you need a lot of honey. Why do you need two beehives, more than two beehives? Because you don't want to be, there's so much elements here. You don't want to get stuck without something. You just want them to keep coming, keep collecting them, because they decompose it so much. I lost a batch. I got one snail so far, and that snail cost me like 20 or 30 cakes that I make. So as you see, I'm not getting a lot. It's only one per all these items. Now this again is a full batch. Let's add the honey. No, not citron. The honey. Okay, water. What are we missing? We have the sap. Let's fill it up. Fetch. Fill it up. Fiber. Running out of fiber here. And also the water, so always some kind of something is running out. This tickle monster terrazine is really good with collecting the fiber stocks. As you see, I have lots of stocks of fiber on him. He's a beast. He's really is what they call him. So he's really nice, and that so put this one out, and again I ran out of honey. The honey also is decomposing in a very fast rate. So as you see already, the cake's starting to decompose. You're always in stress here. First, that all the materials will be in here, and then getting the cakes into the creature's inventory, because when you have the stuff inside your mount, for some reason it increased the time until it runs out for decomposing. So more honey. We're running out of stimulant. Yes, and fetch also, yes. And what do we need more? Fiber stimulant, save wood, we got that. I think we have everything here, so push another bucket of water. More fiber. Yeah, okay, good. One here, and go bring some more honey. So you can get a lot of stuff from honey. That's another reason to have as many hives as you can get. I mean, at some point it will be too much for one player, but I didn't get to that point yet. As you see, it's not too much. So you can use it to tame two creatures, the snails, and except the snails, also the ovis, which is the sheep. So those sheeps, they give you the fur, which is really nice stuff, but they are hard to find. I didn't get to that yet. What I'm starting with is the snails, because the snails are harder to tame. The sheep only take one piece of cake, and the sheep is yours. And also, after you tame her, she will eat berries. The snails will only eat the sweet cakes. So basically, if you want to keep them alive, you have to keep doing those cakes. You have to keep pushing inside those honey pots. More honey. It's like a Paddington bear. It wants all the time more honey. And more water. Let's fill the water up. So you get the snails to tame and the sheep. Then you can use the honey for the purpose of fishing. Now, fishing with honey gives you the best results. Also, the blood from the leeches, which I found today a new system also with Mr. Tickleman that can do get you a lot of blood from the leeches, but I haven't tried that one, and honey gives you also this opportunity. Problem is the decomposition time. You see also on the honey, spoil time 17 minutes or seconds, I'm not sure which one. It's really fast. So as you can see, those lines, they are going down. This is the composition. What are we missing here now? Let's see. Water. We have water. We have the honey. Sap, of course. Always check, and I have my Wikipedia open on the screen that I have with the ingredients, so I can always check which one I'm missing at the current time. So as you see, also the sap is running out. I built today a tree platform. I might do a separate video to show you my external resources stuff. Run out of honey again. As you see, almost the honey is finished. Finished one beehive. So so I built the tree platform where you get the sap from, and I will have to build some more of those tubes to get the sap, more sap. But to build those tubes, you need CP, and CP you get from the snails. So one thing leads to another, and yeah, I think you will get to a comfortable level at some point when I will have the industrial cooker. So all this running around, pushing water inside, changing, it will be much better, because only have to do it with the honey. obviously we have some stocks. It looks nice, it looks a lot. The problem, it decomposes. That's the problem here. So it's not like I can use it now, you know, I'll come back later this day, we'll do it then. No, if you won't go, if I won't go now, you know, after finishing this cooking session, most of it will just spoil, and then I will not have enough to do anything with it. It's not enough, you know. Maybe if you have a real small snail, but the problem is when you're going out to hunt those snails, look for more snails. So basically you don't it's not like something you can request, you know. You go and you take what you find. So leg, server leg, have to get used to those. Taking more stacks of honey with me just to have you know, less trips to the pot and back. Time consuming. Okay, let's push again. See whatever we are missing. More maize, carrots. I'll have to bring some more if this end. Sap. Finish. Another portion. Water. Fetch. More sap. Soon my sap will finish, and that will be the end of it. At the moment, the sap is the thing that you know, determine how many cakes I can do, because that's the one that I'm lacking at the moment the most. Need more honey. Always mix with those buttons, it's a bit confusing at times. Go back. Need to eat something. Transfer more water, more honey, more sap, more fiber. Now the stack is ready. Push into bird. Birdie. Take cakes and move on to the next batch. So water, honey, take more honey. As you see, the honey depletes really fast because it's 2 per stack, and that's it. We are done. Two hives, and I have maybe, how much, 40 cakes or something like that. Refill water real quick. So yeah, when you go fishing, you want the good loot, you can use either the blood of the leeches or the honey. So that's another thing, honey could be really useful. So you want to have enough to make the cakes, you want to have enough to bait the fish. So why do we need more than 2 beehives? That's why, it's just comfort. We want to have at least, you know, the least problems with gathering materials and what have you not. Check checking ingredients again. Sap just ran out of sap. So it takes 4 pieces of sap each time. Sap fortunately does not have decomposition time, so it's permanent material, and that it's a little bit help, you know. So one last shot with the honey, another batch, put in bird. So obviously we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. So it's 47 pieces. That's about you know, comfort zone that you can get to tame the snail. So that's what I wanted to show you guys this time out. Thank you for watching. See you soon.